Hello everyone and welcome back to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. My name is Francesco and I'm your host for another video. So in today's video what we're doing is apps of the month. I totally missed out on November's apps of the month, but this is going to be November's apps of the month in December. So hopefully it will give you some nice insights into the apps that I think deserve the top spot. Now just before we get started, if you haven't checked out my new YouTube channel called World of Apps, then you should. We dive into tons of brand new applications as well as existing applications that you can discover in lots of different categories, all the way from games to professional applications. There will be apps for you that you'll love and enjoy. So feel free to follow that in the description below. So the first application is called Emma, and this is an application for finance, and it's a way for you to basically track your expenditure. Now the basic concept of the idea is you can track all of your subscriptions, your overdraft, and all of the other insights into where you'll spend your money, and the application will give you basically proactive steps to improve that financing. So it can really help you to improve your overdraft and things like that. Now the research around the application suggests that it can save you up to £600 a year, which is pretty good. I think finance applications in 2018 is going to be a big thing, mainly as we try to control our finances, and with the rate of Bitcoin growing and things like that, that's going to be a big trend in the next year. Now the creator of Emma Finance has given me 500 invite codes, which is very kind of him. I used to work with him on a blog that we used to do, which was really great. So he has included that inscription. So find the invite link in the description below and you'll get access up to 500 people. So the next application is called Cloud App. Now this, I would say, is probably the biggest app I've discovered in the second half of 2017. Now the application is available on Mac and Windows, and what I really like about this app is that it's so fast, snappy and easy to use. Now I don't know whether you struggle visually to explain things to people. As a remote worker, you can't have that interaction, like you can't tap the employee next to you and go, here, do this. So being able to visually explain stuff is really useful. And maybe you don't want to tap the employee on the shoulder and distract their workflow or their productivity. So using Cloud App, you basically screenshot something or you screen record something quickly, and it automatically copies the link in, and then you can paste it into a little web page and send it to that other person, and they get to see that really, really smoothly. So it's available on Mac and Windows, and I've done a full review of it over on the World of Apps. So my third recommendation is Oak Meditation. Now this is from Kevin Rose, who is good friends with Tim Ferriss. I know a lot of you guys know Tim Ferriss from obviously the book and things like that. The actual application itself is a brilliant meditation application. I used to use an app called Wildfulness, which I do on a regular basis, still use it. So I'll tend to use Oak Meditation in the mornings and then jump on Mindfulness in the evenings, just as a understanding between the two applications. And some of them do better things than the other, but Oak Meditation has some really awesome features. You can do three things. You can meditate, you can breathe, and you can learn using some of the videos and resources there. Now this has shocked me, this application. It's very customized, so you can choose all of the different meditation sounds and things that you should like there. So highly recommended, and I think it's definitely worth a download if you enjoy those sorts of things. The next application is called SweatDeck, and for those fitness fanatics out there, I think this is a really neat application. Or let's say in New Year you're looking to maybe boost your own fitness and sort of grow that out. I think it would be very, very exciting for you. Now SweatDeck is really simple. Now the concept is very like almost like a card game. So you choose a couple of workouts that you like to do, and what happens is it will auto-generate a set of flashcards, and as you flip them over you can see how many, like for example 10 burpees, 4 press-ups, 3 sit-ups, and it'll basically keep flipping them, and you keep flipping them, and you don't know what the next workout or the next workout exercise is, and you basically can jump in like that. So it's an easy way to, like, for example, let's say you're in the evening, you're like, I do need to do a bit of fitness. You can quickly flip through a couple of them and just get working out, and versus like necessarily avoiding it or having to start a program that's 10 minutes long, etc. Anyway, very smart application. The next application is TimeTree. I actually did a full feature on this and actually included it in my newsletter. This is a iOS and Android application. It's more of a social calendar. If you're looking to get organized in 2017 or 2018, I think you'll really enjoy this app. I think it provides you with an application that breaks away from your calendar, so you can have social, work, personal, family, you know, all of these different situations or scenarios, and you can use them on the application. There is a beta on the web, It seems to be a little slow, but the team had asked me to sign in, sign out, and it seemed to have worked pretty well. The next application is Monzo. Now Monzo is again a finance application. It is designed to replicate a debit card, but the simple concept is you basically control your bank or your personal debit card from your phone. You can see all the expenditure, and you get a plastic card and you can use it as you go about. I think this is only available in Europe at the moment. I actually got recommended it by Christina, who I met up in London for coffee, and she had one. I was pretty impressed with it when she was demonstrating the functionality. But what I think I really liked about it when I first heard about it is the concept itself. So I'll be giving it a try over the next couple of weeks and maybe doing a full feature on it. So the next application is called Scope. Again, this is a task manager, a very basic application, but I think it's very impressive, mainly because it's been trending on the US App Store in the productivity section, and I think that it's a very simple experience. I think it blends gestures and like Trello sort of like Meister task sort of experiences together, and I quite like that. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Scope. It's available on iOS that I know of, and I'll include it in the description below. The next application is called My Taxi. Now this used to formerly be known as Halo, and I think it's available mostly in Europe, but this application really was pretty impressive. It's like Uber basically. You choose your location, and I really like the user interface. I had a really good chat with one of the drivers on my first trip. I believe his name was like Peter Cheese Right or something like that. I don't know, I'm going to brutally offend him, but it was a really good conversation, and anyway, the whole experience of the app was really simple. Choose a location, add my payment details, and I was able to track my whole trip around and give them feedback and ratings. Very similar to Uber, but I felt the user interface of the maps was a lot easier to follow. And it just flowed really well. And the final application is Wildfulness 2, which is an iOS application. It's designed to give you 3D nature sounds and provide you with a way to chill out and relax. Now I really like this application, designed really well, so it's definitely worth checking that one out. Anyway guys, I hoped that you enjoyed those recommendations for the end of 2017 now. I really appreciate your support this year with the apps of the month. If you enjoy the apps of the month segment, I'd really love to hear your comment. Maybe you want to push me towards a specific category, or you'd like me to check out a few of your applications that you've got out there. Let me know. Pop it in the comments and I'll happily check it out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.